Sorry, I'm like in the middle of getting ready right now.
Alright, do your thing. I'm not ready nowhere, so I'll hit you when I am ready.
When will you be ready?
About.
And you're gonna see me?
I figured out I'm being Hollywood. I'll hit you when I am.
Snoop Dogg was that rapper in the 90s who told the world, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. He built his image on wild lyrics about women, bragging about the fast life and fame. But just like what we see with modern influencers, once things get personal, the game changes fast, especially when women get involved. See, no matter how some people label these women, these guys always end up simping. That's just facts. I know because I've done it before, but at least I keep it real. Meanwhile, Snoop Dogg. This man built a whole empire preaching about how men should move when it comes to women. A whole career based on that image. But everything flipped the moment Selena Powell stepped into the picture. When that story broke, everyone knew what was up. Snoop Dogg had been cheating on his wife. The internet went crazy. After that, things got messy between Snoop and Tekashi 6ix9ine, and suddenly Selena Powell switched sides. She stopped dealing with Snoop and became Tekashi's side chick instead. And here's where it gets even wilder. Snoop was out here trying to convince Selena to turn against Tekashi after she already exposed him.
We like went literally like 5 minutes away. So his little spare apartment or whatever he calls it is literally like 5 minutes away. So low key that it's like underground type. Like it's like a building, but then when you walk in, it's like downstairs and then there's just like a door. So I was super scared. I was like, why did I do this? I don't even know this man. Like, knock on the door, he answers. Nobody in his room, nobody in his place. Really nice place, really nice. And he was like, babe, like, you good? Like, you're good? Like, you want a drink? You want something? I was like, no, I'm good. Like, me just being me, you know, like, I'm the instigator. So I was like, you know, already taking off my jacket, lay down on the bed, and then he was like just counting money, and like he like set it aside, and in my head I was like, that better be for me. So he like laid down on the bed too, and then he was just like making small talk with me. Then he like started undressing me. We had sex. While we're having sex, this man literally got up, and I was like, oh my god, like did he already bust? Like whatever. Mind you, there was no condoms, no nothing. So he got up, he went over to the thing and got like a bag, and I thought that was like the condom. I was like, oh. So he came back over and he busted down a line of cocaine on my and he was like, oh, did you want to learn? I was like, no, man.
That's right, the same man who told everyone how to play the game got caught up trying to flip the script for himself. What a twist! And it didn't even stop there. Things got way crazier. There she was, Selena Powell, spilling every detail about how she and Snoop Dogg were linking up. And yes, she said Snoop was out there hitting it with no hat, no protection, no nothing. Wild, right? That's your boy Snoop, living reckless and doing it big like he's untouchable. But hold up, Tekashi 6ix9ine recently pulled up on a podcast and decided to give Snoop some serious smoke. He didn't hold back one bit. You could tell he was ready to stir things up. Now here's where it gets messy. Tekashi started showing the host exactly how he treated Selena versus how Snoop did. He was basically clowning Snoop, saying he was out here treating a 304 like she was royalty. Tekashi called him out big time, saying Snoop was acting foolish for putting a woman like that on a pedestal. And honestly, he had a point. Too many dudes forget this lesson. Just because you treat a woman sweet doesn't mean the next guy's gonna do the same. That's just real life. Think about it. How many times have you dated someone, things ended, and then she's suddenly with a whole different dude who moves completely different? Happens all the time. She's out here getting treated way worse, but she still seems to like that dude. That's wild, right? And that's something every man has to understand. It's not the same for all of us.
Boot up, baby, hi, boot up. This making love to a tree, straight. Yeah, I bet you your wife is seeing this. Your wife is watching this right now like, damn, you didn't even put LMA for me. You just straight hit it from the side. Like, you winding this down. You over here rolling up your blunt. You treating her like a princess. You put an LMA on. Like, your wife should see this and be like, nah, you need to stop. Leave this little 6ix9ine kid alone. Like, look what you doing for Selena Powell.
Right. Hey, did you not treat Selena Powell like a princess?
No.
No?
You want to see the messages?
Maybe not right now. Not right now.
I'll show you. You know me. Matter of fact, I'll show facts.
Pull it up. God damn, man.
This Selena, look. Damn, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
Look.
stop it, man. I can't even read. Whoa, what is that one?
Yeah,
Let me see
bro.
this one. Let me see the long one.
Oh, look.
She went long form.
Look. I'm showing you, bro.
Hey, wait, that's those from the way back.
No, show the picture.
Nah, hold on.
Wait,
Look.
wait.
Hold on. Look.
That's right.
Like, that's me treating her like a wife. This nigga's,
bugging, man.
this nigga's
You
like
bugging.
this, look. Boot up. He's rolling his blunt. He's getting the funk on. Oh, like, I'll put cheap, straight up drill music, like, in that, this mad smoke in the air, you know what I mean? Make us feel like a, you know what I mean?
Some guys gotta play the nice guy card just to get in, while others can move however they want and still win. Let's be real, older men, especially those in their late 30s, 40s, and 50s, tend to be softer when it comes to women. It's just how it goes. They've lived more life, got more experience, and usually show more patience. But the truth is, most women naturally vibe with men closer to their own age. Whether it's physical attraction, energy, or just having more in common, it usually happens that way. So yeah, when you look at it, Snoop Dogg absolutely looked like a simp for getting caught up with Selena Powell in the first place. Because think about it, you built your whole brand clowning those kinds of women, and then you end up doing exactly what you warned everyone else not to do. That's straight up ironic. But here's what makes it even crazier. Selena wasn't even that bad compared to what Snoop could have pulled. Let's keep it honest. Snoop's got money, fame, legacy. He's a global icon. He's from Cali, one of the top spots in the world for beautiful women. Thick, stunning, confident. Cali got it all. So why in the world is he out here dealing with someone like that when he could have any type of woman he wanted? Man, I still can't wrap my head around it. It's like seeing a millionaire shopping in the bargain bin when there's designer stuff all around. Even out here in East Africa, I see some guys, especially foreign ones, dating women that make you go, wait, out of all the options, that's who you picked? It just doesn't add up. How could Snoop do that? It makes no sense at all. You've got everything, money, fame, options, and yet you end up in a situation that's embarrassing for everyone watching. Unbelievable. But that's not even where the madness ends, because after all that drama, Snoop started acting like nothing ever happened. He was out there on social media posting family pictures, preaching positivity, talking about loyalty and faith. Like, bro, we didn't forget what went down. The internet's got receipts forever. And then, as if things couldn't get more twisted, Selena popped back up again, dropping more hints. She didn't even have to say much. Just a few shady posts and the comment section exploded. People were tagging Snoop left and right like, you got something to say about this? It was chaos online. Meanwhile, Tekashi 6ix9ine kept stirring the pot. He went on live, laughing and saying, ain't no legend safe no more. That line set everything off again. Fans started debating. Some were defending Snoop, saying everyone makes mistakes, while others called him out for being fake after years of bragging about being a real one. The internet loves to see a contradiction, and this one was massive. But here's the part that really makes you think, how can someone so powerful, with all the fame and money in the world, still get trapped by the same kind of mess regular dudes fall into? It's like no matter how high you climb, temptation always finds a way to pull you back down. Snoop had the image, the family, the respect, and yet he risked it all for a situation that barely lasted. You gotta ask yourself, what was he chasing that he didn't already have? Maybe it wasn't even about Selena. Maybe it was about the thrill, the ego, the need to prove he still had it. But that player mindset will always cost you in the end. Now everyone's watching him move, waiting to see if he'll slip again. One wrong post, one wrong message, and boom, another scandal ready to explode. At this point, Snoop doesn't just need a PR team. He needs a miracle to clean this one up. And just when people thought the smoke had cleared, boom, another wave of rumors hit the internet. Out of nowhere, screenshots started floating around showing more alleged messages between Snoop and another mystery woman. The timelines went crazy. Everyone was reposting, dissecting every word like detectives on a mission. Nothing stays hidden for long online, and this time, it felt like Snoop couldn't escape the storm. But instead of keeping quiet, Snoop jumped back online acting unbothered. He was cracking jokes, posting memes, and even promoting new music like nothing happened. That move split the crowd. Some said it was legendary confidence, others said it was straight denial. Either way, people couldn't stop talking about it. Then a podcast dropped where one of Snoop's old friends started spilling tea. He claimed the whole situation had been bubbling for months and that Selena wasn't even the only one. Fans lost their minds. There's no way Snoop could be that messy, some said. But the way the story kept expanding, it was starting to look like a full-blown pattern. And the craziest part? Every time new details surfaced, Snoop's name shot right back into the headlines. Whether it was true or not didn't even matter anymore. The drama had its own life now. People were replaying old interviews, connecting dots, and pulling up lyrics that suddenly sounded like confessions. It was chaos. What's wild is how fast public opinion flipped. One minute he's Uncle Snoop, the chill legend everyone loves. The next, folks were calling him out like he was just another scandalous celebrity who couldn't practice what he preached. The internet loves a fall from grace story, and this one was gold to them. At this point, you can't even tell if Snoop's living his lyrics or trapped by them. The man who once rapped about loyalty and respect is now stuck in a loop of rumors and receipts. It's like karma came back with a camera phone and Wi-Fi connection. The question is, can he ever really bounce back from this? Or has the legend officially turned into the headline? And right when it seemed like the storm might finally calm down, Snoop decided to clap back. Out of nowhere, he dropped a cryptic post with the caption, "Real ones don't fold under pressure." You could almost feel the shade through the screen. Instantly, fans flooded the comments, some cheering him on, others saying he was dodging accountability. The post hit millions of views in hours. But here's the twist. Just a day later, Selena posted her own message, showing off screenshots that looked a little too familiar. She didn't even mention his name, but everyone knew who she was talking about. The timing was too perfect, like she was waiting for him to open his mouth so she could hit back harder. And that's exactly what she did. The internet lost it again. Every gossip page reposted it. Headlines were flying. Selena claps back at Snoop. New receipts drop. Did Snoop just get exposed again? It was chaos, pure digital madness. Fans were arguing non-stop, some saying she was just chasing attention, others saying Snoop finally got caught slipping for real. Meanwhile, Tekashi 6ix9ine couldn't resist jumping into the mix. He went live again, laughing, saying, "See, I told y'all, nobody's clean in this industry." That added even more fuel to the fire. Now everyone's wondering if Snoop's gonna respond directly or just ride the wave like before. And you can't help but think, how many times can a man rebuild his image before people stop believing it? Snoop's a legend, no doubt, but even legends got limits. Every new rumor chips away at the shine just a little bit more. At this point, it's not just about who's telling the truth, it's about who can control the narrative. Snoop's trying to look unbothered, but the internet never forgets, and the next receipt could drop any second. It's like a never-ending chess game between fame, ego, and reputation. And right now, everyone's watching to see who makes the next move. Days passed, but the internet refused to let go. Every post, every story, every old clip connected back to Snoop's name somehow. It's like the drama had a life of its own, breathing, growing, and spinning out of control. You couldn't scroll without seeing his face on some gossip page. Then out of nowhere, an old interview from years ago resurfaced where Snoop had said, "A real man keeps his business private." That clip started trending again, and the irony hit hard. People were reposting it with laughing emojis saying, "Guess that rule don't apply no more." It was brutal. But Snoop, being who he is, tried to spin it back into a win. He jumped on IG Live, cracking jokes, smoking, saying everything's cool. But deep down, you could tell he was trying to take control of the narrative again. That's Snoop's move. Turn the mess into a moment. Still, the comment section wasn't buying it this time. Folks were saying, "We love you, but this ain't it." Meanwhile, Selena wasn't slowing down either. She dropped a few more subtle posts, just enough to keep her name trending. She knows how the internet works. Feed the rumor mill little by little, and it stays spinning nonstop. Every time she posted something new, gossip channels pounced on it like sharks smelling blood. And here's the thing, it wasn't even about Snoop anymore. It became a full-blown discussion about double standards, celebrity loyalty, and the way fame exposes everyone eventually. People started asking, why do stars always risk it all for something that never lasts? That question hit deep because it's true. No matter how powerful or rich someone is, temptation keeps winning the battle. Now fans are split. Half say Snoop's just human, the other half say he's fallen off. But one thing's for sure, the legacy he built in the 90s is now standing toe-to-toe with a scandal he can't fully escape. And the craziest part, this story might not even be over yet. One more post, one more leak, and everything could explode all over again. Man, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to see how all of this played out. Snoop Dogg, one of the biggest names in rap history, out here looking down bad. Nobody ever thought the man who built his image on being smooth, unshakable, and too real for the drama would end up caught in a scandal this wild. The internet's watching every move, and honestly, it's hard not to shake your head. Snoop, you really fumbled this one, bro. You out here acting like you're still in the game when you should have been protecting the empire you built. You told everyone how to move, how to stay solid. But now look, the same words that made you a legend are the same ones haunting you now. You can't talk about loyalty and realness, then get caught slipping like this. That's a tough look, man. And yeah, it's wild to see it all unravel live. The DMs, the posts, the clapbacks, every piece of this mess just keeps stacking up. It's like every time you think it's over, another layer drops, making the whole thing even more unbelievable. You had fans who truly believed you were untouchable, one of the last real ones in the game. But this right here, this made a lot of people rethink everything they thought they knew about you. Some folks say it's karma, others say it's just life catching up. But either way, it's not a good look. So again, Snoop, you out here looking down bad, no question about it. You really played yourself, man. I used to think you were legit, a solid dude through and through. But this is foul, bro. Straight foul. Still, it's wild entertainment for the world to watch, and you can't even be mad at that because you brought it right to the front stage yourself. All right, so guys, it's your boy Osha, Duke Jackson, back at it again.